This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. Red letter, Yahweh speaking. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and the stars and upon the earth. The distress of nations perplexities, the sea and the rage one. This is second Ezra 9 and 3. Check and see. This is the apocrypha of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, Second Ezra 9 and 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, Shalom. First and foremost, like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out. This is from foxnews.com, from the African region over there in Sudan. And this was published April 15, 2023 at 8:11 a.m. Eastern Time. And it reads, this was published by Timothy H.J. Neurozy from Fox News, and it reads, U.S. Embassy staff in Sudan shelters in place as a military force siege the presidential palace. Now, since they mentioned, I'm going to bring out the second Ezra. Second Ezra 15 and verse 16, I believe. And this is the second Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 16, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. For there be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And I'm gonna play this, see if I could be able to play this video clip of what's actually happening over there in Sudan.
Spring Rock and designed to be the
excuse me for the ad.
معسكر تاني حصل فيه ضرب بس هذا فهمت علي؟ فمعناه الكلام ده انه في اشتباك في منطقه ثانيه برضه في الشرق النيل. حسب كلامك ممكن سامع صوت ذخيره مستحيل صوت الذخيره زي انا هنا سامع بعيد، احتمال انت تكون ما سامع اصلا في الرايت، لكن انا سامع صوت الذخيره هسه حاليا بتمشي يعني كله في الليل. محمد الكلام ده في أرض المعسكرات تقريبا. أنا هنا من الأسبوع ده تقريبا حاجة في أرض المعسكرات بالضبط، لأنه هي أنا شايف المدينة الرياضية، لو شايف هناك دخاخين دي قبل المدينة الرياضية بشوية، اللي هو الكلام ده في أرض المعسكرات أو المدينة المجتمعية. قال في أصوات رصاص. يعني شرقنية برضه في واحد مهاجمين قال غاية والد في صوت رصاص برضه.
So as you see, it was a non-English speaking person. I guess he was speaking on the situation. I guess what's currently taking place over there in Sudan area region of part of Africa. As I'm gonna read it again, it says the U.S. embassy staff in Sudan shelters in place as a preliminary military force siege a presidential palace. It says Americans encouraged to shelter in place as a preliminary military forces in Sudan claims to taking control of airport presidential palace. The U.S. officials and travelers inside the African nation of Sudan are being encouraged to shelter in place as gunfire and explosion rocked the capital of Khartoum. If I pronounced that right, the preliminary raptive support force, the RSF, are clashing with the Sudan Army, and the RSF claims Saturday it has seized the presidential palace and taking control of the city's airport. Due to the reports of heavy gunfire in several locations, and the Khartoum embassy staff has been ordered to shelter in place. The U.S. embassy in Sudan wrote in a warning, American citizens are encouraged to take shelter in place. It says the violent confrontation of the National Army and the RSF groups have escalated threats of civil war control of Sudan. The latest tensions between the army and preliminary military groups stem from a disagreement on how the RSF should be integrated into a military. It says a key condition of an unsigned transaction deal for Sudan. The Army RSF rivalry, however, dated back to the rule of the autocrat President Omar al-Bashir, who outlasted in 2019. Under Bashir, the preliminary force held by the powerful Gen Mohammed Hamad Dagalo grew out of the former military known as the John Wee that executed a brutal crackdown in Sudan's Darfur region during the decades of conflict there. Yeah, as I bring it out again, this is as I bring out the Holy Scriptures again and report pertaining to this situation over there in Sudan. And these clashes been going on for quite a while for these two other groups, the armies of Sudan and the RSF. I believe when I was reading a news article, it says 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 16, for there be sedition among men invading one another, right? And that's what we're seeing over that Sudan right now as we speak. They should not regard their kings nor their princes in the course of their actions to stand in their power, right? As they take control and siege of the presidential palace and the parts of the airport as well too. So that goes into they should not regard their kings nor their princes in the course of their action. There should stand, right? And that's what we're seeing over there in Sudan. But other than that, this was just a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out as of April 15, 2023. This article was published by Timothy H.J. from FoxNews.com. As it says again, Sudan in the African region. As it says, the U.S. embassy staff in Sudan shelters in place as a preliminary military force siege in presidential palace. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to To Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.